Hello children, welcome to the SST class. Today we will discuss about chapter 9. So children, open your book, page number 51. Chapter 9, Festivals and Celebrations. A festival is a time for fun, joy and celebrations. India is a land of festivals. We wear new clothes, eat special dishes and exchange greetings with our family members, relatives and friends. The festivals celebrated in India are divided into three types: national, religious and harvest festivals. Birthdays of some great Indians are also celebrated as special days. First, we discuss about national festivals. Festivals celebrated across the entire nation are called national festivals. The three national festivals are Independence Day, Republic Day and Gandhi Jayanti. Independence Day. On 15th August, we celebrate our Independence Day. On this day, in the year 1947, India won its independence from British rule. Every year, a function is held at the Red Fort in New Delhi. The Prime Minister hoists the national flag and gives a speech. We remember the freedom fighters who gave away their lives fighting for the freedom of the country. This is a picture of celebration of Independence Day. Then comes to Republic Day. Republic Day is celebrated on 26 January every year. On this day, in the year 1950, the laws of our country, of our constitution, came into being. We can also say that India became a democratic republic on this day. A grand parade takes place on this day at Rajpath near India Gate in New Delhi. The President of India takes the salute. The folk dancers, school children and many other people from different parts of the country take part in the parade. The armed and police forces are also a part of the parade. Children who win awards for bravery are part of the parade. They come riding on elephants. Tableaux or picture from different states make the parade colorful and lively. Then Gandhi Jayanti. Gandhi Jayanti is celebrated on 2nd October. It is the birthday of Mahatma Gandhi. He led the country in its fight for independence from the British. So, we call him the father of the nation. We lovingly call him Bapu. This is Rajghat. A function is held at his Samadhi at Rajghat is New Delhi. So it is in New Delhi. The President, the Prime Minister and many other people offer prayers at the Samadhi. All over the country, prayer and meetings are held. We promise to follow his teachings of peace, truth and non-violence. Then religious festivals. India is a land of many religions. People belonging to different states have their own special festivals. Religious festivals are celebrated throughout the country. Then Holi. Holi is also called the festival of colors. On this day, people throw colored water and colored powder called gulal on each other. This festival is celebrated mainly in North India in the month of March to welcome the spring season. Holi also signals of crops such as wheat, mustard and millets. Then Dasahara. Dasahara, also called Vijayadashami, marks the victory of good over evil. It is believed that on this day, Lord Rama killed the 10-headed demon king Ravan. Ram Leela, a dance drama showing the life of Lord Rama, is staged for 10 days. On the 10th day, effigies means statue of Ravan, Kumbhakarna and Meghnad are burnt. At this time, Durga Puja is celebrated in West Bengal and some other states. Then comes to Diwali. Diwali is called the festival of lights. Lord Rama returned to Ayodhya after 14 years of exile. On this day, people clean and decorate their houses. They also wear new clothes and light their houses with diyas and candles. In the evening, people worship Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, and Lord Ganesha. Floor patterns called Rangoli is made. People enjoy this festival by exchanging gifts and sweets among friends and relatives. Some people burn crackers on Diwali. That leads to noise and air pollution. So, children, we should not burn crackers on Diwali. Diwali signals the beginning of winters in North India. Then Guru Parab. Guru Parab means the festival of the Gurus. It is mainly celebrated by the Sikhs. People on this day go to Gurudwaras to offer prayers. Special meal called langar or free food are cooked in common kitchens and distributed to all. Early in the morning, people participate in huge processions which are taken out in towns and cities. The holy book of the Sikhs, called Guru Granth Sahib, is read on this day. There is a big celebration in the Golden Temple at Amritsar. Then Eid al-Fitr. Eid al-Fitr is celebrated to mark the end of a month-long period of fasting called Ramzan. People wear new clothes and pray in large numbers in mosque. After the Eid namaz or prayer, people greet each other by saying Eid Mubarak. Sevai, a special sweet dish, is prepared. Children get iti in the form of money and gifts from their elders. Money and clothes are donated to the poor. Then Christmas. Christmas is celebrated on 25th December every year. Is the birthday of Lord Jesus Christ by Christians. On the eve of Christmas, special midnight prayers are held in churches. People decorate the Christmas tree and make yummy plum cakes. Children love to receive surprise gifts. They believe that Santa Claus gets the gifts for them. People greet each other by saying Merry Christmas. Then comes to Navroz. Navroz is celebrated by the Parsi as New Year. It is celebrated on 21st March, marking the end of winter and the beginning of spring. Here see children, fill in the blanks is given. 1 number, India got independence in 1947. The holy book of Sikhs is Guru Granth Sahib. Then 3 number is Holi is the festival of colors. A special dish called Sivai is prepared on Eid. Christmas is celebrated as the birthday of Lord Jesus Christ. Then harvest festivals. Harvest is the time for cutting and gathering of the crops grown by farmers in their fields. They are happy that they have got the fruits of their hard work. It is a time for celebration. These festivals are known by different names and celebrated in different ways across the country. Then Pongal. Pongal also one harvest festival. Pongal marks the end of rice harvesting in the month of January. It is celebrated for 3 days. The sun god is worshipped. A special dish Pongal is prepared by cooking rice in milk and jaggery. People draw columns to decorate their houses and courtyards. Kettles are washed, painted and decorated with garlands. They are fed with Pongal rice. In Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka, this festival is called Sankranti. Then Bihu. Bihu is also a harvest festival in Assam. 3 Bihus are celebrated in a year. Young girls wearing traditional Assamese clothes are seen performing special Bihu songs and dances. Buffalo fights, big bonfires, singing, dancing and feasting are part of the festival. Then Onam. Onam is the harvest festival celebrated in Kerala. The festival is celebrated in honor of King Mahabali. It is also called the festival of flowers. People wear new clothes and eat a special dish called Onam Sadhya, which is served on banana leaves. This festival is also famous for boat races and beautiful decorated elephants. A competition of boat race is organized every year. It is called as Balam Kali. Then comes to Baisakhi. Baisakhi is the harvest festival of North India, celebrated especially in Punjab and Haryana. The men perform the popular dance Bhangra and the women perform Gidda on the beat of dhol. Huge fires are held in towns and villages. Many shops, stalls, rides, puppet shows and circus forms are part of these fairs. Birthdays. The birthdays of some great Indians are also celebrated as festivals. Teachers' Day. Teachers' Day is celebrated on 5th September. It is the birthday of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, the second president of India. Then Children's Day. Children's Day is celebrated on 14th November. It is the birthday of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India. Then Buddha Purnima. Buddha Purnima is the birthday of Lord Gautam Buddha. This festival is celebrated by the followers of Lord Buddha. Though we may belong to different religions and celebrate different festivals, we share a common bond. We all are Indians. We must respect each other's religions by taking part in each other's festivals and celebrations. So children, this is about your chapter 9, festivals and celebrations. So dear children, all of you learn the important dates and read the lesson properly. Thank you.